Hello everyone, I'm going to give you an in-depth look into the Blurred Lines controversy that went on between Robin Thicke and the Marvin Gaye estates. In 2013, Pharrell Williams, Robin Thicke, and rapper T.I. released a song that's known as the most controversial song of the decade. This was Robin Thicke's first Billboard Hot 100 #1 release, which spent 33 weeks in the charts and scored the artist a Grammy. But unfortunately, the more the song was dissected, the bigger the controversy, and then Robin Thicke got hit with a huge lawsuit by Marvin Gaye's estate over Marvin Gaye's song Got to Give It Up that was released in 1977. Blurred Lines became a popular song in 2013, but the problem was Marvin Gaye's family felt Robin Thicke and Pharrell's song was very similar to Marvin Gaye's Got to Give It Up. In the article, what the Blurred Line team copied as either original is not relevant states that iconic 1977 song Got to Give It Up, Williams and Thicke preemptively sued the Gaye's estate seeking a court declaration that they did not copy. Pharrell, who co-wrote Blurred Lines with Robin Thicke, argues that he did not steal Marvin Gaye's song and that they may share the same feel. Time magazine says Marvin Gaye's children, Frankie and Nona Gaye, are suing Grammy-winning producer over the song, claiming that it steals beats and chords from their late father's song. But in an interview, Pharrell argues that he was probably just channeling the 70s feel. The negotiation was that Marvin Gaye's estate believed that Robin Thicke and his co-writer Pharrell Williams committed copyright infringement. The Gaye family wanted to put an end to Blurred Lines and to stop all sales and distribution, and wanted to claim that the shares and royalties. So the meaning of copyright infringement is to copyright someone's work without permission. The controversy of this lawsuit was that Robin Thicke and Pharrell Williams argued that they did not use the same lyrics and melody, and that having the same feel isn't the same as infringement. Robin Thicke wanted to countersue the estate, saying that he did not commit copy infringement. According to the complaint filed by Thicke, T.I. and Pharrell Gaye's family apparently demanded a royalty from Thicke, Pharrell, and T.I., which they refused to pay. After reaching an impasse, Thicke and his co-authors sued Gaye's family in federal district court in California, seeking a declaratory judgment that Blurred Lines does not infringe upon Gaye's copyrights. Robin Thicke's interest is to protect his reputation and credibility by filing a complaint saying that he did not commit copyright infringement. He did not want to reap financial consequences. Before the lawsuit began, the Marvin Gaye estate called Pharrell Williams and Robin Thicke and made them aware that they believed their song was infringed and wanted monetary settlement. Thicke refused and filed a complaint. Marvin Gaye's estate was interested in keeping the legacy of the artist and song safe. Gaye's children released a statement that quotes, "It is our wish that our dad's legacy and all great music, past, present, and future, be enjoyed and protected, with the knowledge that adhering to copyright standards and assures our music treasures will always be valued." The family also wanted to prove that Robin Thicke and co-writer Pharrell Williams infringed their late father's song, Got to Give It Up, and put an end to Blurred Lines. Robin Thicke's position in this negotiation is that he is denying infringement. After being made aware that he was at risk of being in a lawsuit with the Marvin Gaye estates, he immediately filed a complaint denying this allegation. Robin Thicke and his co-writer was also defending the creative influence of the song. When asked about the lawsuit and controversies in an interview with NME, Robin Thicke says, "The reason I started all of this is because I love music. I love to make music, and then once I start to perform, I love to perform. So I just go for that part of it. We're just jamming. Everybody is meant to get up and dance. That's all the song is meant to do." The Marvin Gaye's estate position in the negotiation was to prove copyright infringement and seek damages and profits for the song Blurred Lines. New York Times says that the courts ruled that the song was indeed infringed. Nona and Frankie Gaye, two of Marvin Gaye's children, are to receive $4 million in damages, plus about $3.3 million of profits earned by Mr. Thicke and Mr. Williams. One concept from class that played a role in this negotiation is that Robin Thicke did not build a rapport with the Marvin Gaye family. In the book, The Leader's Guide to Negotiation by Simon Horton talks about how important it is to build a rapport with whom you're negotiating with. If Robin Thicke took the time to build a rapport with the family, maybe the settlement would not have been so high. Another concept would be credibility. Simon Horton says high credibility will make you more influential, will show you can deliver promises, and will deter others from bullying you. Blurred Lines was already in hot water because of the lyrics and music video, and this put a dent into Thicke's credibility, and Marvin Gaye's estate wanted to protect the legacy, so they turned to suing the artist. Lastly, a concept from class would be mediation. Chapter 34 in the book Secrets of Power Negotiating says, by agreeing to mediate a conflict, the parties are freeing up the court system for more important matters. Both parties failed to get a mediator, and this controversial lawsuit was available for the public and cost more than it would have if they would have turned to mediation. One thing that I believe that went well in this negotiation is the educational value that's for the music industry when it comes to copyright infringement. Sampling music is popular in the music industry, and because of this song was Marvin Gaye's track, it caused Robin Thicke to face a lawsuit. Since this was in the public eye, those in the music industry can use this as educational value and take into consideration when sampling music or even resolving industry disputes. What went wrong during this negotiation was that there was no attempt for mediation. If both parties would have agreed to mediation, then this dispute could have been solved privately and saved them both some money. This also put a damage on Robin Thicke's reputation when it comes to being a trustworthy public figure in the music industry. In my opinion, an agreement was reached. Thicke and Williams were to pay the estate $5.4 million instead of the initial $7.3 million. Another agreement was, instead of completely ending Blurred Lines, the Gaye family was granted 50% of future royalties. I don't see a window of opportunity for renegotiating in the future because a settlement was reached, and this case was one of the most controversial in the music industry. I also don't believe any positive relationships were made, especially since the Marvin Gaye estate believed that the music artist ripped off their late father's song, Got to Give It Up.